the Ogre Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Yeah, a few seconds early, but it is what it is. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. And it's almost the end of the day for Wednesday. Well, it's the end of the day kind of for me. It's like 8 p.m. here. But it might still be going on somewhere else in the world, or people on the West Coast, which is the wrong time zone anyways. But if you're on the East Coast, that is the correct time zone. And that's what's important. But yes, hello, welcome everyone. We apparently have early birds. Parmless, Kavanica, and Valen just hanging out early for some ungodly reason. You guys are weird. But I still appreciate you. No, I hit the normal stream versus the just chatting. Oh, well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But, anyways, how is everybody? Is everyone having a good day? Hopefully you are. Hopefully it's not been too terrible, or you've been able to relax and work on your projects. Very glad I could make it early. We've had a very busy past few days, so now we can relax. Yeah, I saw you mentioning in the Discord about a big major update that happened to your game, CSD, and then Valen also doing some big updates to Legend of Solaris. So, cool beans all around. Super happy about that. Let's see. Who else has been working on their stuff? No, that's not important. That's someone else being a dingus. We don't care about them. Let's see. Let's see. That's there. That's there. That's there. I posted there. Posted there. Posted there. Posted there. All right. I believe I posted everywhere. So, yep, working as you stream. That's how you get stuff done. Yeah. The problem is, I am one of those dinguses, the weird internet voices that vibrate through your eardrums, and I'll say just like random things, and it destroys train of thought and processes, and that's entirely the point. How dare you put me as second monitor? I am third monitor material. Knock my ass down away from the second monitor and onto the third monitor. Thank you very much. I have not yet earned second monitor place. Alright? That being said, I still appreciate you guys popping in while you work on your projects, yell at other people, and so on. Where is the game, though? Where is... Well, I gotta pause this, so we don't have that play anymore. Where is Kingdom of Nyabur? There it is. Still working on... Are you still going to work on beating that ogre again? No. Oh, yes, but no. So, Drag had reached out and confirmed that, technically speaking, I was supposed to go somewhere else first. Was it down I could go? No, I think it's this way I have to go. I was technically actually supposed to go somewhere else first. And either I missed it, or the panel that was supposed to play and tell me to go somewhere else first didn't play. Either way, I can leave here without worrying too much, apparently. This is not the way I wanted to go, but hey, item. Oh, now I remember how to get to it. But yeah, there is a place I was supposed to go first, and then I was supposed to come down here. I'm trying to remember the way to get to it. We'd gotten to the exit at one point, and then I, for some reason, have forgotten where that exit is. I think it was this way. And this way. Yeah. But yeah. So I was supposed to go not in here. Alright. That still bothers me. I think that's just gonna bother me regardless of, like, any game that I play. If I constantly hear just sounds and not anything of substance, it's just, you know, some guy screaming or something like that. It's like, oh, cool. Why? Oh, that's right. Need a pickaxe. Get get some iron ore. Also, one of the things I picked up was a salad, so I think I just stole someone's lunch. Yeah, post the one guy raging about voice clips in video games. Right, maybe you rant. Yeah, I rant. I'm sorry. No, I get it. It is kind of annoying at times. Like, this game thankfully hasn't gotten to the point that it is. But there are times, like, in a number of games it is. So. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Hey, F-Zero. Oh, cool. It's back to, not on weight. Good attack. Attack. But yeah. I remember back in my day, protagonists were silent and they shut the fuck up. But no. 'Tis the days of old that is no longer the case. And I get that. Okay, I think I might have got the right. Le ponces ofronde el niños muy bien de pasar de l'alto calte. I'm sorry, I don't speak made-up languages. So I have no idea what the fuck this says. So yeah. Oh, there's a cave over here. I don't think I'm supposed to go here yet. So this is not the place I'm supposed to go, I don't think. Oh yeah, this reminds me. Options. Always sprint on. Okay, wait. I think I can go through the trees, so that means that it's not that way. It's gonna be this way. Did you see the thing, by the way? Seems some part was forgotten to be translated from French. French isn't real. Which thing? F-Zero? The thing. Which thing? It's like asking me, did you get that thing I sent you? What thing? You always say you sent me a thing. But no, I never get the thing that you sent. Oh, Beloved Rapture's getting DLC? Oh! Oh, no, I didn't. I'm super excited for that, though. Beloved Rapture is so freaking awesome. The fact that it's getting a DLC, that sounds exciting. Huh, I got some wood. Door's locked. That's a big-ass rat of some sort. Lieutenant Valtor wishes to speak with you. You'll find him near the church. I just got here. Speak with you. Find him near the church. I just got into town, though. Oh. To hunt successfully, it's important to know when and where to find your prey. Don't hesitate to consult your hunting instructions or ask local residents to help gather information from this topic. Hey, did you get that thing? You guys know what I'm talking about with that reference, right? And all the guards apparently know that they're got to go to the church. I think this is the church, but I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Instead of certain elements or weapons, repeating the target of monster's weakness can destabilize it, causing it to miss its turn. Ever attempted this strategy? Not intentionally. Yeah, Harvey Birdman. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. It was one of the best dumb shows ever. If you're looking at the Great Chant Store, if you're fortunate, you can walk away with a grand prize. I'm the prince. Namusi. No, that just sounds wrong. I'm the prince. I don't need luck. You should give it to me. shiny. There's shiny over there. How do I get to said shiny? Oh wait, that's right. I'm not supposed to get to said shiny. I'm supposed to boomerang to it. Magic water. Speaking of, I got the funniest clip to post too. I think you have permissions to... I just broke that. Well, it's my money now. I was gonna say, Balin, I think you have permissions needed to post. I think this is the church, but I think it's locked because it's nighttime. A monster recognized religion. Just posted in Discord. I'm gonna pull a Legend of Zelda and just break all the pots now that I know I can. I get the feeling it's like this is gonna be one of the games where it's like, you broke all of our pots, you bastard! Alright, now that it's daytime... Give me the courage to invite Tisha to dinner. You don't need it. Give them, give them the courage to invite me to dinner. These seats aren't very comfortable. Dude. Welcome to our church. Would you like to make a donation? Sure. Okay. Thought they said that... But I was sleeping. I was praying. Obviously, now that the time's secure, we're heading to the Nyabur. Edward has scattered our army to the four corners of the world. If we want to reclaim the throne, we'll have to find and bring back all the soldiers to the capital. Good idea, Valtor. Whenever you encounter a soldier, we'll request them to return home. Okay. I guess I didn't talk to him like I was... Whatever. It's rumored that they're stronger at night. Who? Trying to investigate a mysterious beast. Managed to discover some footprints west of Namusi. Fortunately, they lead nowhere. So any quests are only available for a certain period of time. Better take to complete them while they're still available. Potions, magic water, antidotes, soothing. A couple of these. Offer customer minigame. Rules are simple. Choose one of the 3 doors to your left. Inside the room is a safe. If you're lucky, you get a church chest full of gold coins. Sure kind of me. It'll be your first game for free. Okay, so can I abuse this? I can't. Alright. What are we thinking, chat? Green, red, or blue? It's the lightest Atom Bot jingle I've heard. Oh, you think that's loud? It gets worse. Or is that more of an orange? Think red? Kavana's saying red. Well, worst case scenario, there's a goat eating my face. Oh, hey. I got a strawberry. Ah. Well, I got a strawberry. A lot of powder around the village and inside the houses. Some of them contain treasures, so try to break them out and find 5 pieces of treasures. Oh, okay, so it's okay that I'm smashing people's stuff. I think this is the inn. Get some carrots. Money. The most dangerous monster I've ever seen. Oh. Yeah. I've heard that to unlock higher skills, you must first have unlocked lower skills. Don't you think that's unfair? No, that's how leveling works. Finish your expert skills, learn your skills. I don't care about that. I want equipment. Crafts. Ooh. God, that's still so freaking blinding. Ah, I forgot to make nails. Sword of Courage is what he has. Battle Axe is what he has. Shield of the Pathfinder. Adept Shield. Trousers of the Rock. There's some trousers, alright. Hey. Okay, why does Amulet of the Rock increase magic defense, but not physical defense, when the other stuff of a rock increases physical defense? As much as I don't like the idea of going slower, physical defense would be nicer. To hunt. Hunting Gronk. Wait, there's a guy named Gronk? Hunt Gronk. Oh, that's Morgak nails. I don't, fuck. Those are just normal nails. Or is this Morgrak nails? The hell's a Morgrak nail? It's Mograk how they say iron in fantasy Frenchland. Oh, nails. So bored. There are no other children her age in Namusi. Perhaps I considered moving. I hear Nyabur's got a great view at the moment. I'm sad. And you're short. Ah. God, everyone's here so sad looking. Did I go in here? I did go in here. I don't feel like I'm properly prepared, but I feel like I'm slightly better prepared than I was. Which I guess is better than nothing. Might as well just go ahead and use this. I still don't understand why that flashes as much as it does. I feel like having it just flash once when it's initially put on and then never again is perfectly fine. Planks. Potions. Really? It's just short. No, we're gonna stay here then. Ah. So, all I got from there was another quest of, if I see soldiers, tell them to go back home. That sounds like bullshit. Okay, they're weak to fire. I know it said that like some of them are timed. Now I'm wondering if the Ogre one is timed. I don't think it is. Oh, just dump that all under physical defense. Now it does look like it's timed. I'll see my inventory for more information. Western part of the kingdom, orchestrated by the Orc Chieftain Oxos, Chaos, its wake. Alright, so I guess we go west. Oh. Also, F-Zero. When's your stuff coming out, man? When are you gonna, you know, open up your own big place and be like, yeah. Do you have anything in active development right now? Yet? Ah, yet is a very key word. Honestly, I should try and work more on mine, but I get so dismayed when I'm trying to, like, actually work in the engine. I'm like, okay, cool. Time to figure out, like, battle system. How do I want to do battle system? No idea, man. Well, shit. I guess I open this app, or open this program for nothing. Mostly chilling and recovering from work-related burnout. Honestly, that's a mood. Could pay homage to all the heroes who have sacrificed themselves for the kingdom. Without them, who knows what the world would be like today? Probably the same way it is to now. Cedric, writer and storyteller of legends. Or Cedric. John, hero of the Battle of Eternal Blades. Elias Kijuda, captain of Nyabur's first naval force. Benolt, explorer of mysterious worlds and enigmas. Elias Marisme. Marisme? Mediator for the reconciliation amongst peoples and kingdoms. How fucking big was he where he had to have a huge-ass grave? How fat was his back? I wonder who this unknown warrior was. Gene, hero of the Great Battle of Silver Moon. Not a word, no one knows who he was. Strange. Why bring him here if no one knows who he was? That sounds like there's going to be a quest related to it. And if there's not, we gotta torment somebody. Slayer of mermaids and cyclops, he was unrivaled in combat. Ulysses. The inscription is illegible. Here lies Thomas, a native of Soromel. He invented the alchemy that led to magic. That tells me magic is relatively young in this world. Lara, heroine died of the war. Oof. Sorry. I had a sudden pain. Here lies David. He defeated a giant single-handedly. Well, that's very biblical. Here lies Simon, siege breaker and champion of the great Colosseum of Kingdom of something. That one is nothing. This one is nothing. Pantheon in memory of Nyabur's most valiant warriors. Go! Looks like Auto Mod got mad at Harlequin. Hello, Harlequin. Kingdom of Nerber. I don't know. Kingdom of Nerber. Auto Mod got mad at you, Harlequin. I don't know what it is. Can't blame me. I'm not the one telling it to do that. I barely know how to even work the Nightbot. I probably should actually figure out how to do that. But how are you doing, Harlequin? All these streamers not knowing how their shit works. Look. Look. I am small potatoes, okay? You know those small potatoes that you, like, find in places, but you're not really sure how the fuck they got there? That's me. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fight a guy here. So. Okay, they are weak to axes. And they kind of hurt. Are they weak to fire? No. They're weak to ice. Does that mean you're going to sprout and become a nuisance soon? I believe I've always been a nuisance. No, I do not know that. What kind of storage do you have to find potatoes in random places? You've never been visited by the potato fairy? God, no wonder Germans are so angry all the time. This is just weak to axe. So we tried fire, we tried lightning, we tried ice. Seismic? They are resistant to rock. Okay. What the heck that is? Yeah. The potato fairy is just as it sounds. It sneaks into your house and leaves potatoes in places. It's better than the shit fairy. It sneaks into your house and just shits in random places. That will leave you confused for days to come. called rats. No. I'm talking about horrible things that I've done. Alright, it's gotta be this one. Okay, torrential. That's the one they're weak to. I don't want for map sprites and icons, could use some for animations, not gonna lie, but I doubt I'll find anyone that I can actually afford. Honestly, I'm surprised you can afford what you have afforded. It's not a shot at you, it's just... Okay, first off, I understand Arvin's annoying, but why are you guys beating on Arvin so much? Like, seriously. There's the user. Come on. Dang it, I was hoping that'd kill him. How's this one still alive? I could die. Golly. Last one did not want to die. Have a minimalistic lifestyle, and I do map commissions, which pretty much pays for my game dev and has been for like, I don't know, a year now. Well, that's good. Dang it. I'm trying to keep running from it. Provocation. That's just remove that. Relentless assault. That was not a tackle, that was a club attack. Ow. Honestly, I feel like I should work more on my art because it has been part of what makes me sad every time I try and open up the RPG Maker to actually work on projects. Oh, that one's got the shield on its armor. This has got to be him. Yeah. Fix wall. Haha, you missed, nerd. Ow. That is weak to sword. Okay. Ow. Miraculous move. That barely did anything. I still hate the fact that there's no, like, visual indication that what I pressed was right. Oh well. Torrential assault. Devastating rush. If I can get rid of the support, then he'll be way easier to deal with. Shit, out of mana. Ow. Miraculous move is a miracle if it kills anything. Pretty much. How did that only do 4 damage? What the fuck? His basic attack does more damage. What about Torrential Assault? Torrential Assault does the most, okay. What was it? Sorry, I fell behind in chat a little bit. My episode animations are a pain in the ass, most time consuming. Spit out 5 menus a day. Could make 2 at the same time. No, if I pixel art, I would have found like 50 people in one day. Everyone and their mama doing pixel art. Yeah, that's true. So I complained about that guy who immediately started posting Gen AI to you. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully forum gods have listened to my prayers and removed that filth from my thread. Miraculous. If you post on a forum and not Reddit, every other thread, it is now pro AI BS. Yeah. Leave my Reddit account a while back. The cesspit is not worth enduring to try and advertise anything. Yeah. Some of the subreddits have thankfully taken like a very strong, like, no AI stance. And of course the AI bros cry and bitch about it, but you know what? They can very kindly unplug their computers. So golly, even just doing that's not worth it. Now, I've seen some of the Reddit, like, listings and posts here and there. And like I said, some of them are okay, but other ones are not. Also, are they... Okay, Ghidorah's not getting any TP whenever he attacks. And Arven's getting 1 TP every time he attacks. Has it been doing that? I feel like it wasn't. Ironically, in the RM Reddit Discord, that get bullied, thank God. Yeah. There's this Legend Dragoon DMake project going on, and I offered to help since I'm a master action sequencer, and input system is already pretty close to that, but they're using AI, so I was out. Oh, darn it. I was looking at that DMake earlier, too. I was kind of excited. Okay, why did that one do so much more damage? Wait, hold on. That doesn't get him... That doesn't give him any TP whenever he uses it. Dork's not getting any TP. Ow. Can I get a dot? The guy was cool, at least he was straightforward about it, but he had that synchronic approach to AI. I already spent like $500 of my own money in spam games, so it's not like I'm using AI for everything. That kind of stuff. You can do whatever you want, of course, but I ain't gonna affiliate myself to it. The guy was hyped about the sequences, I showed him. I mean... I still hate AI. I'm not changing my stance on that. And I do agree with Harlequin, you know, I'd really rather not be affiliated with it at all. So, yeah. Like, it sucks. You don't get to work on the project that you were kind of excited for, and he doesn't get to use your awesome sequences. So, you know, I feel like that's a fair trade. Okay, do I just, like, keep it, like, bitch smacking him? Is that what I gotta do? Because I guess that's what I do. Imagine any other hobby doing that. Yeah, I spent money on those wood cutting tools, but I'm not wasting money buying wood. So just steal it. You joke, Valen, but that is a legit problem, actually, sometimes. I remember on one of the ranches I used to work at, we actually had a person who would rather frequently come onto property and steal the wood boards that we had from our barn that we used for, like, repairing the fences and repairing the stables. And he would, you know, turn them into some sort of art project or something else. And when we finally, like, caught him for it, it's like, but I've been taking stuff from the barn for, like, 2 years, and, like, that's how I've been making money on the side in order to pay for shit. And I remember my boss just, like, staring at him like, you have been stealing from us for 2 years to fund your side business. Just like, the guy was pissed at us for catching him. And it's like, what the hell? I find some use cases okay, like brushing up some texts and helpful, especially for non-natives. Feels okay for use for reference material for commission because explaining a character design in text is super extra hard. But other than that, yeah, no, I agree with you on those. But yeah, I rose into the same mindset as kids early 2000s. Oh, it's Google. That means I can use it. Yeah. Like using AI for assisting, not for workforce. Right. Like I said, I work with AI every day, and I have issues with it in general. It's like I keep half joking with my boss that, like, I'm gonna find a way of, like, just making our AI suck to use for everybody. Yeah, database AI is fine. Those have been around for years. Essential is how a tool behaves. Yeah. The AI in particular that we have is... It is supposed to be a database AI. I'll like to point that out. It is mainly meant to go through and look at all of our articles, all of our, like, customer-facing stuff, and be like, hey, we want to improve customer experience. That's fine. But there's times where it tries to, like, pull from outside of what we tell it to pull from. And it's like, where'd you hallucinate this information from? Trying to avoid any and all AI games. Had to tell Aziel I wasn't going to play his game anymore since he started using GPT code. Aw. Wait, which game did Aziel make? Which is funny because I have a friend that uses it to write code and comes out broken to a lot. Yes. I don't think I've ever tried... No, I take that back. I remember one time I did try using one AI to write something for RPG Maker VX Ace. Because I had the laughable idea of, like, either it works and it does what I want, or it fucks everything up. And guess what? It fucked everything up. So... oh cool. I just got out of combat. You're gonna... It's worst case scenario. It's not coders using AI, because coders can code better than AI anyway. It's the noobs who use it and try to sell their broken stop. Yeah. Wait, these things are all weak to like torrential, so... Should be able to just... Oh, he doesn't have enough MP for that. Yeah, well, maybe Ghidorah will get a level out of this. But if I recall correctly, I was trying to, like, get something that I had written to work. But the problem is, I'm not great at coding. Like, I know that. Everyone knows that. But I was still going to try. And that was part of the problem. I was trying. So, I ended up punching it in and, like, make this shit work for RPG Maker VXAs. And it's like, okay. And then, like, 2 minutes later, it popped something else out. And it's like, this should work for what you're trying to do. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me look at it. It's like, this is a whole bunch of hog shit. This ain't working. This ain't working, boss. Oh, I got the Morgak nails. They could kept their nails anyway. Are these orc toenails or something? Is that what it actually is? Like I had to kill them in order to cut their toenails? Gross. 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 Yeah, I was playing 2, of course, gotta check it out after all. Took too long to get anything working and then never really worked fully. At some point it was just like, might as well learn to code myself at this point. Or, well, pay someone else. Yeah. That's pretty much how my development part of that ended. Like, I ain't getting this shit to work for myself, so... Oh, wait, yeah. Not that way. I'll go to the other town. Ah, it respawned. Huh. Didn't expect that. Ow. Damn it, Ghidorah. You're supposed to kill them. Sweet. Level up. See if we managed to get rid of Gronk. This is you. I got money. I got the nails. Or was it supposed to... Oh, I think I was supposed to give it to someone. Oh. I guess that's the guy I was supposed to... We'll repair the city. Once Galdor, the cook, has been supplied with fish, the restaurant can open its doors again. Okay, that's what I get for just clicking through, so I need to get fish. Oh. I was playing with it, and I found out all my things wrong with it. I just lived for my stance on it. Yeah. Me just ask a question about coding. Hope you leave the map while the victory tune plays. I hope it doesn't get stuck playing. Because that would be annoying. Okay, so I leveled up some. I got equipment. Ooh. Attack is up, defense down. But hey, that's pod racing. Let's see if it's revealed secrets. Permanent increases level of all eyes by 1. Cost 10,000. Okay, first, rescue. 2 in the afternoon, so wake me in the evening. Wait, what was that? It's a shiny. Mushroom hunting. Managed to go during an eventful night. Okay. Get out? Okay. Guess I'm going treasure hunting real quick. Oh, wait, I think there was another equipment thingy. Oh, you're the cook. I think you had the swords? Oh, your materials. I could have bought the nails from you. Buy 10 of these just to be safe. So I think I still need them. So if we go treasure hunting while we're supposed to be saving children, are we abandoning our duties or are we prioritizing the money? Then again, watch this not be actual treasure like we get out there. We dig it up, but it's like, it's not actual treasure. Ring of Reason. Protect for against condition confusion. Oh, well, I'm taking that. Fucking yeah. It's gonna be super useful against this ogre fight because of the stupid freaking bats. Eh. Ow. But yeah, I think I'll stick to writing the plot line for my project and dreaming of the day that I can actually open up RPG Maker or any kind of freaking game design program and be like, yeah, time to get to work. Instead of opening it and staring at it and then crying. Lots of crying. I'm kidding, I can't actually cry. Like, I can, but it's extremely painful for me. Most uneventful cart ride ever. Alright. I should... Right, let's go! And the minecart is like... Yeah. I already say... Oh, I said I didn't buy any more magic potions. Oh well. Hey, you! Get me out of this cage! Come to the children, Harry. Hurry up, about to eat them. He's been trying to eat them for like the last 5 days, man. They're some tough children. Bid you to hurt them. Through a tough fight. Get ready, Prince Arvin. Won't give in. We must save them at any cost. Come here, monster. Just fucking fight them. Special. Alright, I know the bat bastards are weak to this. That was dead. Ow. Ow. Ha. I'm immune to that. Double ow. Ow. Double ow. I think you're weak to fire? We're not weak to fire. Provocation. Strengthen potion. Restores 600 HP. Well. Oh. Does guard do anything for me? No, it does not. Well, I believe I boofed. Did you miss much? Just some ore. Yeah, pretty much. I went and I did a couple of side stuff. Try and beef up to fight this guy. And I may not have prepared myself because I didn't grab extra potions. Particularly the ones that, you know, restore mana. He still does so much freaking damage, though. At least Arvin, I don't have to worry about, like, both my characters becoming confused and only one of them with the badge show back up. But it's still... Why do they only get 1 TP back, or he gets 2, when hitting the boss, but when we were hitting the bats, he got, like, so much more? Is the TP being, like... Ow. Oh, bye, Arvin. Yeah, I'm just gonna let myself die in this one. Because I need potions. And I forgot to buy potions. That is on me. Yep, get Ogre confused, and he's gonna die. Oh. Good thing I saved. Why don't you hit F5? You're right. Oh, that's right. Because it gives me a pop-up. There we go. It's like everything will be lost. It's like, yeah, I'm aware. I like struggling a little bit, okay? I like struggling in vain against the inevitable. Like, no, I can totally pull through. It's like you're bleeding out and you're about to die. Just reset. No, I'll be fine. Buy 10 of those. 10 more of those. And I'm back in the freaking building again. Oh, hey, it's Drag. Oh, wait, nope, not that way. It's Dr. 4G himself, the Frenchman of despair. I'm kidding, not of despair. You're not shown an anime protag, I'm afraid. The power of friendship will not save you. I wasn't counting on the power of friendship, I was counting on the power of gun. The only problem is I don't have one. If I did, it would obviously be loaded with 45 ACP, because that is the ammo that's effective against poor people. And we all know ogres are poor. Buy equipment, no. I mean, the swords that were available in Namusi, where, like, the attack equipment was the same. So, you know, there was that. So, I didn't really grab that. I mean, you could have walked faster than the minecart. Yeah, the minecart's just a little slow. So if I hold down the A button. Alright. Protective wall. But yeah, Dragon, why does it revert away from from wait back to active whenever you refresh the game, even if you saved it under wait, because it was saved under wait until I hit F5? That's one question. The other question is, why does this ogre's attack do double damage when he does double attack? Wait a second. Yeah, because I just wait, he's gonna... Dang it, I was hoping he would hit himself again. But yeah, see, his double attack does like 100 and something to him. But like his normal attacks don't do that. So why? Why? Water. Strength and potion. Golly, that's just so frequent. Ugh! You saw that though, right? His double attack on Arvin did like at most 150 something, but then his single attack only did like 81. The fuck's with that? Glacial ice is the weakness. Okay. I get a frosty on you. powerful strike. There's only 10 damage in total. Ugh. Powerful my ass. Wait, hold on. How's Arvin confused? He has the ring. No, no, no. Arvin has the ring that's supposed to make him immune to being confused. Bullshit is this? Ow. Oh, I'm so glad I bought so many potions. I am positive I had it equipped before I saved. I'm quite sure I had it equipped before this. If I die again, fine, whatever. Wait, no. No, that's on me. Because I got the mushroom hunt before. Hold on, it was supposed to wait because I was still selecting. It's supposed to be wait while I select. But it's supposed to be wait in general. Whatever. Oh, fucking died. It's always fun because that one just makes people in Russia not able to see my videos. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Still, why does this double attack do extra damage? That's the part that bothers me. I bought so many potions. Can't believe I'm having to use Kuro's chug strat. My problem is his double attack pretty much negates the entire potion. Feels like a bit like a wet noodle fight to me. It kind of is. Yeah. It honestly is not bueno. Okay, so like I said, the ring thing, that's on me. But when I went down to Namusi, I still hate that name, Namusi, to get better equipment, the equipment that was available was not great, I guess is the best way to put it. Or didn't feel like it was a significant boost. In some cases, it was like, oh yeah, you're going to go slower, but you get a higher defense. It's like, then I'm just going to be hit more. Which negates the idea of, you know, yeah, no, I need to go get the ring again because I didn't grab it. I grabbed it after getting the mushroom thing, but I saved before getting the mushroom thing. So like I said, the ring's on me. But the other thing is, it's like, so Namusi had the Sword of Courage already there. But the rest of the equipment that was available wasn't great. So I'm going to go back to it just to make sure that I'm not crazy, because I don't think like I'm crazy. I mean, I probably am crazy, but that's me. You know, you can't trust me to be me. You got to trust me to be me, because otherwise I'll be me, and that's just not great. Great? What is great? Great. The greatest of greats of greats. There we go. So, like, they already have these weapons. Shield the Pathfinder, attack goes up, defense goes up, but magic attack, defense goes down. But that's not great because the magic attack is the only thing that's actually fucking hurting the ogre. So I don't want that. So I want the Adept Shield, which keeps his magic attack up. Tries with the rock, agility goes down, but defense goes up. Magic defense goes up, but agility and max HP go down. It's more of the thing, it's just they're not appealing upgrades, Dragon, because say like I get something like this, cool, my defense or my attack goes up, and you know I can go and fight some more. I'm probably going to do like 1 or 2 more damage, but at the same time, like I said, magic damage is the only one that's actually doing damage to the ogre, and yeah, so I guess that's sort of good. But if I go with this, my magic attack goes down, which I kind of need that. If I go with this, defense goes up, but agility goes down, which means I'll go after the ogre more often than I already am going after the ogre. They're not even upgrades, they're like side grades at best. Yeah. That's kind of also, that's a very good way of putting it, Harlequin. Because it really is. It's like, cool, defense goes up, but I'm slower. And if I get too slow, then yeah, my defense is going to be way up. But the ogre is going to be wailing on me way more than normal. It's bad enough his normal attack does like 80, but then his double attack that he does, that he can hit 4 times in a single turn then, if he does it twice, does like 100 to 150 depending on who he's whacking on. So it doesn't feel like proper upgrades or better equipment. It just, you know, for a different build that I am not able to run at the moment. Are you guys still praying like morons? I'm not going to give you 300. I gave you 50 already. Strong whatever deals a whopping 10 damage. Yeah. Oh, it's skills. That's right. Can I learn anything? Ah, I haven't unlocked anything else other than brutal impact, which deals 2 heavy physical attacks to one target, suffers the same damage in return. I'd like to point out, Gronk was using that and doing a shit ton of damage, but only taking 2 damage in return. This one deals 3 physical attacks, and I gain additional TP, but it doesn't feel like a good trade-off. Fuck it, we'll just go with it. Get flashbanged by the thing as I learn it. For some reason, people treat me better on Reddit instead. Yeah, Reddit treats everyone like a 5-year-old. I have many problems with the forums and their silly rules. Some of the rules make sense, but I'll be honest. Some of the other stuff is kind of annoying. 35 chance instead of a 25% chance of inflicting bleed. The Necro posted thing for one, it's dumb. It really depends on the post, because there's some posts that's like, oh yeah, this post is from like 2013. It's a Necro post if I try and open it back up or anything. But just to point things out, it might be a post that's like, oh hey, did you ever get an answer to this question that was posted like, 2 years ago? Strike to fish? Yeah. Two's what? Come in handy. Oh, I finally got fishing. Does this game have a fishing minigame? I guess we'll find out. I've broken my musical instrument. Can you help me? 10 winged membranes are going to remember. Sure. I think I already have 10 winged membranes. I have 9. Okay. Well, sorry, man. I guess you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. But yeah, there's a number of forums that have like the no necro posting thing. And I do agree with Harlequin that it does make sense, but only to an extent, because there are times where, hey, yeah, no, I would really like an answer too, because I can't find an answer anywhere, and this post, it perfectly describes the exact same issue that I'm running into. Just there's no one saying, oh yeah, this is how you fix it. You point out information flying around, you gotta ask, did you ever get a solution? Yeah, just make a thread. Heck, you can even link to the thread saying, I got this exact same issue. Yeah. I'm gonna go over to this tower here. I don't know what the fuck is in this tower. Nyabur Lighthouse. Let me in. It's only 8 p.m. Almost 9, but still. So we think. Wasn't any other potion things up there? The weapons felt like a side grade more than an upgrade. I guess I'll go do this one. Magnus Cave. Fix the ogre too strong. Yeah, it's... If the double attack it does was used less frequently, or had the damage dumbed way down to where it was equivalent to him attacking twice versus it doing double damage and him attacking twice, I feel like it would be a lot more manageable, especially considering he already soaks up so much fucking damage and summons up the bats to help him. By the way, normally I don't like asking this question, Dragon. How much HP does the ogre have? Because, like, some of the monsters, it's like, oh yeah, I can tell they probably got around 1 to 2, maybe 300 HP, but that ogre has way more. And if someone is ready to post, dude, credit from the forum again, mentioned Reddit's great for surface level beginner questions. Anyone with 5 minutes of research could answer. For anything that requires actual knowledge, you go to the forum. Yeah. Maybe the ogre should maybe have half its HP, because the fight is hella boring, nothing's happening, no interesting mechanic or anything. Yeah. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishing minigame. Oh hey. These are the Mugen I need. You don't know how much because you're not in front of your PC? I would honestly say because, like, I feel like some of the monsters are, like I said, around 200 to 300 HP. Maybe putting him at, like, 400 to 500 might be better. Because it's supposed to be a challenging fight. I get that. How many of these movies did I need? I think I needed 5. Maybe 25. Oh, God. No wonder I wasn't getting anywhere. I needed 8 Mugen. I think. Yeah, I need 8. I like this fishy minigame. It's rather easy. Very quick. Very nice. Come here, Mr. Mushroom. Maybe that's the exact situation, but I keep all the information in Excel sheets. See, minus 47. Minus 33, that one. Okay, that one's got about 100. Same, also about 100, 120. But not because of the most exact situation, but I keep on predicting. I think the "would you like to fish" your question is redundant. Almost as long as it takes to hit no, as is to finish the minigame. Yeah. It's only chapter 1. The characters only do 25 of this creature. As the balance is in order, try to decrease some early game difficulty in our own game. It's not effective. They only do 25 points of damage. They only do 25 points of damage when they're using their magic, because their normal attacks they barely do shit. Arvin's normal attacks barely do shit, unless he uses his magic attacks. He's not going to wing membrane. But I needed to kill how many of these mushrooms? Was it just needed to kill them, or kill a certain number of them? Spotted mushrooms, wreaking havoc. No, last time I had mushrooms wreaking havoc on something. It was something way different. Fire out. Oh, it absorbed the fire. Well, that's not great. Okay. Lightning. Lightning did normal damage to it, but resisted by the turtles. Shribbles? Sherbles? How about ice? You guys like ice? Okay, you guys are weak to ice. That's cool beans. You are currently frozen in place. That's also cool beans. Damn it, I was hoping to freeze it again. Yeah. Special. So... Earth? You absorb fire. Earth it is. Rest? I don't want you to rest. I want you to die. It says weakness, but it doesn't do a lot of fucking damage. Yeah. The glacial did more, but it's not the weakness. That's interesting. So wait, how is it a weakness if it doesn't actually increase the damage that's being done? Dang it, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Golly, normal attacks are equal to frickin' the potion, and plus there's the whole poison bullshit. Now, struggling with the trash mob, this is a hunt, so it's a stronger than normal mob. Mob that I have to fight anyways in order to try and progress. Because I need the people to trust me once again. I need them to love me. I need their adoration. Otherwise, what am I? I mean, I'm still their prince, and I can murder them for being sass-talking little shits. But then people would be frowning upon me for murdering them for being sass-talking little shits. And really, who are they to question their prince? That's how we got into the situation to begin with. They questioned their prince. Sure, their prince fucked up. We're not going to talk about that, though. It's not a weakness, it's just flashy wording disguised as a good thing. Looking for external validation is not healthy. Who are you to talk to me like that? I'm the prince. Guards, shave his head. I'm kidding. I would like to point out, I will still stand by the decision that all of Nyabur got fucked up because Arvin fucked up. Because he was all like, I got a plan, guys. What is your plan? We're going to let my dad hang for a minute. Really? That's your plan? No, guys. Now hear me out. We will save him. He just needs to be, like, dangling there for a minute. Really? This is your plan? Could use a shave. No. Put it out of my life if I have to. Well, you're doing great. Can I sleep in here? I think I'm supposed to be in this person's house. For mouse, Cat, what are you doing? Oh, you're playing. Break into people's houses. Well, I am the prince. And as prince, I declare that we shall continue on with the tradition of prima nocta. So, oh, you're still waiting for your kids. Yeah, I'll get to your kids. I'll get to your kids. Guys, I don't think I can get to our kids. Also, we need somewhere like outside we can rest. Like just for a bit. Because the campsite doesn't really let you camp there. Which is kind of silly. Hey, who are you? Hello, traveler. I am ready to sell you my most prized possession for the modest of 1,000. I got a flute. A long journey. A simple flute? I feel like I've been swindled. Sorry, sorted out for refunds. Well, it's not something I can use there. I feel like I just got ripped. I feel like I made a bad financial decision that I will not be recovering from. Mostly because I do not wish to recover from it. Alright, I made my bed. I will sleep in it. It's perfectly fine. Shh. Have you tried riding the horses? No. I was thinking about stealing your bed for the night, if that's okay. Apparently I can't. Is that a big-ass bird over there? That is a big-ass bird. I saved, right? Come here, big bird. Tea-spilling time. We asked someone who streams RPG Maker player a game a while ago. They declined because of their own homophobia. Oh. Gotta be one-man indie. Yeah. Like, what does it get us over? No other dark topics here? Oh, how should... Oh. Why does the name one-man indie sound so familiar to me? Like, it sounds really, really, really familiar. Kicked him out of the podcast because of it. Ah! That's right. That is right. I remember now. That was a topic in the RTP Discord at one point. Made me think of Indiana Jones line. We named the dog Indy. Hello, hello, say it isn't Joe. Bought a scarecrow to scare rid of food. Cost a fortune, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to scare off the giant capillon. Destroyed. Not lost, can be repaired. What equipment? Can we do it? Sure. An unsuccessful bed. I just wanted a bed! We're playing 2 ropes. Sure. I don't have the ropes. Come here, you. Say it isn't Joe. Welcome for the first time, chat. I don't know where you came from, and I don't know where you went. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Whatever happened to Cotton Eye Joe? So yeah, I remember... So I know One Man Indie was there long before I started streaming and really getting to be like doing stuff in the community. What game was it? It was over a particular game too that he was kicked out. Let me pet the cat. I'm an arm of dev, just so I hang out with other enthusiasts. I am questionably sane. I'm a ranting, raving void of... Oh, wait, no, that's not right. I'm a ranting, raving individual who likes screaming into the void. But yes, I am RM guy. How do they do? Say it isn't Joe. I will not go. No, dang it, I don't really remember how that song goes, Kavanica. We had a rule that we would take turns picking games for the podcast, but he refused to play one of the games picked because the dev was trans or whatever. He also banned any LGBT people without even telling us for no other reason. He also had social media posts about trans people not existing and whatnot. Those posts are deleted nowadays. Yeah. That's what I remember hearing about him as well. But as far as like... Okay, I'm going to be very like blunt and very straightforward. If your thought process is that a group of people don't exist because you don't agree with their ideology or don't agree with their lifestyle choices, and neither of those things have any actual direct impact upon your life, then you need to reevaluate your life. Just saying. Because that seems like a lot of just unnecessary anger and energy to hold on to. Because trans people are real. They exist. They have every right to exist. And then, you know, what has them being able to exist, marry, adopt children that are needing adoption, have any negative impact upon your life? Not a single bit. So, why bother going out of your way just to be an asshat towards them? I don't get that. So yeah. If anything, it would be Weezer's Say It Ain't So. See, that's what I was thinking, possibly. Say it ain't Joe. My experience, the ignorance and hatred required a lot more energy than just minding your own business. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's like, how much is it to mind your own business? It's free. You don't need to know what your neighbor's doing right now. Is your neighbor doing something that's actively harming your time, your money, your well-being, disturbing your peace? No. It doesn't matter what the fuck they're doing. It's free fitty to leave everyone alone with their own lives. Yeah. So yeah, It's what I don't get. And also, I'm just kind of like waiting here for the time to pass by so that way the chef person will show up so I can give him the fish, spit in his face, and then like have them clean up the area. Leela, what are you doing? Don't you meow at me. What are you after up there? No, I know what you're after up there. No, you're not allowed up there. You were not allowed up there, you flea-bitten 5.5-pound cat. It's bad enough you're so big. You're as big as an adult cat, and you're not even an adult yet. You're barely over 1 year old. You're still a baby. Stupid cat. I know what you're going after up there. You're going after the patches that I used to sell. Alright? Those are put up because you somehow knocked over the stupid thing and got them scattered all about. There's probably still some somewhere in my closet that you haven't fished out yet, just because you like playing with them. Ugh, sorry. Fuss at the cat. I mean, I met a lot of crazy LGBT people that were just outright bad people, so I could say somewhat understand the stance. But you can't have a political stance like this on a public podcast, if anything. If you just like the whole LGBT agenda in games, I'd expect you to criticize that kind of stuff. But he said he didn't want to support that lifestyle. Give these people a finger, they're trying to rip the entire arm. Strikes me as underlying issues that they're owning up to. Agreed. Because I'll be honest, like, this is going to sound bad to a lot of people because it's probably going to make them think about a lot of themselves. The more appearance of LGBT stuff in video games and in media in general is often demonetized and looked down upon, just the same as blacks and Hispanics were for the longest time in media. It's the same with, you know, back when the civil rights marches in the 1960s. It's the same stuff. I'd like to point out, civil rights has never actually stopped. It's just added more under its banner. But think back to early Hollywood, and even like 90s Hollywood, early 2000 Hollywood, 2010s Hollywood, current Hollywood. If they want a gang member for like a movie or a TV show, who do they get? 9 times out of 10, they get someone who is either black or Hispanic. That's who they get to portray someone who is dealing drugs or, you know, doing some of the most horrendous shit possible. It's like, these are just the scum of the earth. They've done that for decades, and this time around, it's, well, the LGBT. Now they're being portrayed in, you know, media more often, so now people are going like, they're shoving it down our throat. And it's more of like, are they being shoved down your throat, or they're finally getting time in the spotlight after literal decades of being abandoned in the woods? So, yeah, it's pretty much that kind of argument. I've been listening and I agree with part-time. Like, I don't judge the creator or who they are, or just play the game and judge for what it is. I hate that you're this type of person. I'm willing to see your content. Super dumb. Yeah. We've had a super long argument about it, trying to make him reconsider, but it went more and more extremist the more I tried. Oh, yeah. That's how it sounds. Super lame. I imagine it's not that difficult to find someone who isn't broadcasting. Imagine it's not that difficult to find someone with broadcast experience and an interest in your subject matter who isn't staunchly against a particular group of people. But I don't know. Yeah. Unfortunately, people who get a microphone and feel like everyone should listen to them tend to, like, dial up the stuff that panders to the people that throw money at them. I mean, kind of just look at Asmongold. It's a very good example. When he first started streaming, he wasn't as shitty. But then he just got more and more shitty as time went on. Come back later to see how much work you guys have done. You guys haven't even cleaned up the fucking road. I asked you guys to do that like a week ago. What materials do you need? You didn't tell me what materials you needed. 10 week Scattered army. I still gotta. I guess I just gotta save the children. That's the last thing to do. Daring to spite risk to execution. So if he doesn't want to support the lifestyle, he was betrayed in the time period is forbidden. Really not wanting to support the lifestyle or just being free. There's a difference, obviously. And shitification, yes. Just gotta keep my personal beliefs to myself as much as I can. I just hate agenda in games. Well, it's shitification for one thing. But also, I would like to point out, art is political by nature. There is always some kind of agenda being put. You might not think it, and there are legitimately games that it's like there's not really much to think about. It's just, you know, run around, push a ball around, and like, you know, make stars by throwing them into the sky or stuff. You know, there's a lot of silly games out there. I'm not going to deny that. But art, by nature, is political. Art is also subjective. Yes, both statements are true. Art is subjective and art is political. It is up to you, as the person who is viewing it, to understand, which is with your subjective view, as to what the artist is trying to interpret or convey. And art is also political because what you interpret from it could be different from the message that the artist was trying to convey. So, it's like the people on like the internet, you know, saying like, One Piece isn't political. Motherfucker, they're fighting against the world government. Yes, it is. Because they show it's like, yes, there are some people in the world government that are actually good guys, that are decent individuals. But the people at the top, the people all the way at the top pushing things, they are fucking evil. They're horrible people. So no. The anime is absolutely political. Get your head out your ass. Sleep till midday. Yes. Save. Save twice. Alright. I'm not a fan of the idea of throwing myself against the brick wall more and more to try and get through the ogre when I very clearly can't. Unless I batch buy a whole bunch more potions. Maybe this will be enough. Feel that's a bit different. Not really. It really is. It depends on like what you're trying to convey, what you as the artist are trying to convey. Same as what you as the developer of your game are trying to convey. There could be storylines that you use because you like them or you feel like they convey the story that you want, and they might not feel political to you, but they could feel political to others or the actual original nature of the story itself. It's like, oh hey, where do we get the story for, you know, fighting against your oppressors? Well, that's political, so you fight against your oppressors. Quite simple. Heck, Kingdom of Nyabur technically could be considered political because we have essentially a kingdom that was originally, you know, under the rule of one king. It got betrayed and then lifted up into the sky. It was a story about betrayal, how it was an inside job, someone who was trusted with the protection of the kingdom betrayed it for power, and then they were invaded by someone who was pretty much just seeking destruction or so on. If you view the enemy of another kingdom or nation as someone who is directly opposed to your views, you'll paint them in the most horrible light possible. So, yeah. Peace and strength. See. Oh, fingers crossed, strength. Hopefully. Overthrowing an evil government is going against a political institution, making the whole game about being gay, and being gay is awesome, and there isn't much else as bad in honest opinion. Whereas what the other game called, well, we played that one on the podcast too, entire cast was gay, it was just shown naturally and the game moved on. Yes. That is also called, you know, actual storytelling. There is a difference, Harlequin. I will agree with that. And the difference is the quality of the story and what is being told. Because I've mentioned this before, that in regards to having actual good story is what helps convey whether or not you have something of value or if you have something that's just kind of like shit out. Well, that's the kind of agenda I was referring to. Ah, you're talking about something that's essentially shit out and to, you know, pretty much push someone of like, hey, you need to acknowledge us. And at the same time, I like to point out that's again very similar to early indie movies. It's like, hey, try not killing us, please. Totally enjoy a story that's from a different perspective of people than who I am. Like when it's good, and it can be something different than what you normally be into. Yes. Art is political. Tell me why the main takeaways of CSD is how royalty is corrupt then. Royalty is always corrupt. There's never been any good monarchs. Also see RPG making and you like being a super low budget indie film series director. Yes. So, Harlequin, what you're asking for is quality storytelling and character development, not just, look at me, I'm fabulous. You want something of substance with your agenda, not just ram-shotted, you know, thrown down your throat for the funsies. Always need substance. Well, now hold on. What if you're unintentionally fabulous? Look, you can't help the fact that you're fabulous. I want to point that out. That is no fault of your own. If you are fabulous, that is great. Own it, walk it, you know, all that jazz. But at the same time, you know, I'm just saying. Okay, so now glacial impact. Do this. Ow. God damn, double attack. Something called force representation is something that even LGBT hate most of the time. Yes. Also, why does this strong spirit make it disappear? I've not figured that one out. Like, he's back now, but like for a short time it just makes him disappear. Sigma strike. Dang it, I didn't mean guard. I wanted magic water. Ow. Ow. Fucking stop! Complication. Item. Potion. look at how those are weaknesses with considering how little damage it does. Ow. Ow. Please, sir, I would like to not have my brains bashed in. Heroes rush. Because I didn't set it back to wait, I unfortunately cannot read chat while doing this because I actually have to pay attention. Which is a shame. I will try and get back to you guys momentarily. Okay, if he's got like 2,500 HP, then I have to like do 100 glacial impacts in order to kill him. Ah, sweet. I got a stun out of it. Ah, sweet. I got another stun out of it. You are going to heal up while we do this. Damn it. Yeah! Whew. Way better that time. I just had to go do all the other quests first. Yeah! Eat that, you big fucker. Alright, sorry everyone, I fell behind on chat. So I don't think any most RPGs need to assign any sort of sexuality to characters. Not seen in a game where that was actually the relevant. So it hurts me that if that's the main point. Yeah. Dalsos and Synapsis are pretty cool royalties. Hey Bird Punch! Thanks for sneaking in. I like to keep the sexuality out of my games, honestly. Doesn't fucking matter when there's some hardcore time travel conspiracy madness going on. Psychotic, you only say that because someone on that team is definitely a bird fucker. Alright, I'm just gonna put that out. And not Bird Bunch, I mean, Magnus, Archer, whatever his name is. Archer Magnus. Professional people running into hardcore problems. You're making a dating sim, this is a different story. Ah, here we go. Okay. People who tie their entire existence to their sexuality and those who want to use social justice to justify some abhorrent behavior will care. Yeah. Oh, true that about Magnus Archer, dude. There are some terrifying things in that one place that we do not speak of. I was not prepared for that casino. Yeah, kids, we saved you. We saved you. We're not going to untie you just yet, but we saved you. Now remember, when you go home to mommy, tell them Prince Arvin saved you. And he totally didn't fuck up at saving his dad. I'm scared. I want to go home. Don't worry. You're safe now. There's another man locked in the cage over there. Completely forgot about him. See him, set him free. This guy busts out and just, like, eats the children because he's actually the worst part. The casino will haunt your nightmares. It will. These people just don't know good storytelling. Yeah. Probably don't know either. No comment. What an incredible fight. Thank you for saving us, Prince. It was a great fight. My name is Logva. I'd like to lend you a hand while you get these two children to safety. Love to, Logva. It'll be easier to get back up if we join forces. Forces? Voices. Forces. What is going on with my fucking dyslexic-ass mouth? Goddamn. Oh! Say it isn't Joe! As followed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't need no deep story for my games. Dumb and drummage will thrive anyway. Let's look at George Orwell. I don't think... Want to sneak in good, probably gonna get good at writing. Bert, I don't think Harlequin can read George Orwell. I'm just saying. It's not a shot at Harlequin. It's just I don't know a lot of people that can actually read George Orwell and understand what it's saying. As far as you know, as far as you know, I use shadow magic, and I also have the ability to read thoughts of the dead and even communicate with them if necessary. I wouldn't say as far as you know. That's like, you know about this power already, but you don't know about my other powers. I'd probably put it as far as you need to know, or you should know. Are you a black mage? No, I'm green. If that's the case, I'll put an end to you right here. Whoa, Gadoric! What's with the sudden racism? Calm down, Gadoric. Whoever he is, I trust him. Prince Arvin! He came to save these two children, and that's enough for me to trust him. The main objective is to get them back safely. Afterward, we can evaluate the situation and take any necessary actions. Let's go. Arvin, you're being too trusting, and that is how your father died. Just saying. I'll try to go deeper and deeper with stories. Hopefully it freaks a few people out or inspires them, etc. I love my deep story-driven game, Pin. I love my deep story-driven games. It's funny because our game has deep storylines. Hush, hush. I like deep stories. But at the same time, there are parts where it's like, yeah, keep stuff, keep it simple, stupid. Because otherwise, magic damage, one target, 50% chance darkness. Darkness state prevents HP and MP recovery, so, okay. Yeah, freeze. No, we're taking that one. Oh, that's still so freaking bright. I like that this gives walnut status, or walnut condition. Okay, so lightning damage, a chance to inflict confusion, which is great to know. But, so his thing says, chance to inflict confusion. This does not say anything about inflicting confusion, but it does sometimes inflict confusion. I have questions, good sir. Yeah, none of it says that they have a chance to add a debuff. Only removing a buff or debuff. Dev! Fix it! Fix it, Dev! Keeping my story simple as I can. Same. Screw story. More timed inputs. Ah. So long as it isn't the timed inputs from Legend of Dragoon, I will be happy. Alright, kids. Thank you for saving us in time, my prince. I don't know, it looked like I was struggling for a good while there. Oh cool, they're actually following me. You know, I'm gonna save. I just thought about that. I should save. Get out of the cave. You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, what was that noise? Sounded like an explosion. Must be the miner we came across earlier. The one tasked with clearing the locked entrance. Change explosion. The passageway is now condemned. Need to find an alternate route. Oh. They're dangerous. Collapses easily. Be careful. That was the way I was going to go out. Time inputs are fine for me. Is something that despise them. Normally are actually accurate. Another ogre battle. I don't want another ogre battle. Ogre tactics was good enough as is. I'm gonna get the elevator working again. Leave it to me. Oh, do you know technologies of the Kingdom of Saria? I do have some knowledge about them. Normally, their technology operate using what they refer to as Logos. But a lightning spell will do just as well. Only takes me a few seconds. Oh. Button mashing! Ah! Mash! Oh, man. Ow. Amazing. Harder. That does harder. Faster. Ah! Better. Harder, faster, better, stronger. Hour after hour of work is never over. All that is left is activate the machine to your right and climb back up. Let's go. You know, honestly, that kind of reminds me of him, like, you know, charging the crystal with lightning. I used to be part of a Star Wars fan club. I was trying to point out, one of the worst decisions I ever made was being a part of that fan club. But I used to be part of one. And we had, like, fiction writings and stuff that we had to do. And I made my character anti-stick in the mud. So whenever he had a problem with the door, he wouldn't open it the normal way. He would either use his lightsaber to cut it open, or he learned just enough of the Force lightning to, like, grab controls and short them out. So he would constantly do that. And it's like, door stuck, zaps it. There it goes. And it's like, when you stop doing that, you're shorting out all the circuits in the door whenever you do that. And he's like, okay, real question. Whose dumbass was, oh, door's damaged, automatic swings wide open. What if the damage is due to a short and it's to, like, an exterior door that you really need to keep closed? There you are. I was worried. You're safe and sound, and you rescued the 2 children. Allow me to congratulate you. You can congratulate me getting out of my way. When you didn't come back, the boys and I decided to come and rescue you. I see you've been worrying for nothing. It was complicated, but we came out victorious. Anyway, you've done it. Thanks to you, the mine is operational again. Now we can get back to work. Thank you, Prince Arvin. Please come back and visit us later. We'll have extracted some interesting stones for you. I will, thank you. Now, let's return to the open air. Magic! Probably should put some points in HP. Thank you again for saving our lives. I'm going to take these children back to their mother. Earl, I trust them to you. Prince Arvin, no, he's a black mage! He's a deceptive being, and only those with corrupt heart can use such magic. Don't be fooled. If he's here to collect these children, it's for the wrong reasons. Gildoric just whipped out the racism. You're mistaken, Gildoric. Can't quite put it into words, but I want to believe in him. Seemed like an interesting person, Prince Arvin. Let's meet one evening at Nyabur Guild. I'll be there waiting for you. There are a few matters I'd like to discuss with you. Alright then. Kids, let's go. Thank you for everything, Prince Arvin. Sister and I would never forget what you did for us. It's like, when we get there, and it's like, Lagos is like this, or, yeah, he's got like this, or, Lavgus? What is with my tongue and not being able to pronounce things right now? He shows up and he's got like really cool, like, bone armor now, and it's like, where'd you get the bone armor? Oh, I just found some bones to make the armor out of. Cool, what happened to the kids? Kids? What kids? The kids we entrusted to you? Oh! They're fine. Sure, that'll be ready in no time. Okay. Then we go talk to the mom. She's missing too. It's like, oh, she must have left town. So where'd you get that interesting bone armor? I mean, it looks like a full family set. I know, right? It's very hard to come by a full set. I know I just saved, but I want to save again. Because I want to save again. I was gone, and you guys didn't clean shit. Well, at least the kids are back. Show me everything. Thank you, my lord, for saving my children. The mage said he was waiting for you at the guild tonight. Something very important to tell you. Oh, at tonight? That's hours from now. Well, I guess we just wait on here. Yeah, I just like the idea of Lagva just like. Actually, let's go back to the title. Considering what time it is, I like the idea of like Lagva's actually just a really good guy, and Gildoric's just being racist or something. He's not actually being racist. I'll just point out he's just, being very, very single-minded and bit of a classist. Just gonna say that right now. Bit classist. But I suppose it is what it is. I'm glad we finally got past that stupid ogre. Just had to do all of the other quests in the area first. In order to get strong enough to kill the ogre. But I'm glad we finally did it. Ugh. Now raises the question. How do we get Nyabur to fall down? I'm not saying, like, we need to drop it out of the sky like it was in that one Avengers movie, but it would be really cool if we could drop it out of the sky like it was in that one Avengers movie. Sure, everyone but the heroes died, and like all the people that they were able to save onto the ships. But like everyone below, totally fucked. But it would be cool. And we wouldn't have to worry about the people in the castle, because only the traitors and the bad guys are in the castle. So if we just drop it out of the sky, boom, no more problems. Am I right? I feel like I'm right. Because if you think, oh hey, Ian, that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be good to just murk the entire castle, all because, some bad guys took over. Where would we rule from if we didn't have the castle anymore? And it's simple. We don't have to be worried about that. That's not our concern. That's the concern of the peasants. Alright? The peasants are the ones that have to deal with that. Arvin is the prince, and as the rules say right here, the prince doesn't have to care. Alright? The prince can go and do whatever he wants. It's perfectly fine. What's the worst that can happen? Not that. So, hey. No, joking aside, I have been enjoying this. There was a few moments where I was a little lost. But, is what it is. Oop, I said the magic word and it clicked over to that. Oh, because I accidentally touched the button, that's why. I need to program more of these things. Because I still like the fact that, like, I got all these different poses. I've got an objection. True, the peasants have to work in the fields. Right! Like how his plan to save his dad was to keep it secret from everyone. I like how his plan to save his dad was to let his dad hang there for, like, a few minutes after, you know, at the gallows. Which, again, I'd like to point out, if you don't die instantly from the gallows because of, like, all the weight of your body suddenly being, like, stopped from falling by your neck, which in most cases snaps your neck and kills you instantly. If it doesn't do that, you're then, you know, essentially slowly suffocating and being strangled to death, which is a very slow and painful and agonizing death from my understanding. And, so his plan was to either risk him not dying immediately, or... yeah, his plan was to risk not his dad just dying immediately from his neck being snapped and hanging there for a minute and letting the dragon make its dramatic appearance versus, oh, I don't know, appearing immediately, like just going immediately and be like, no fancy, no big reveal, no dramatic thing. We go in, we go fast, we save my dad. So long as my dad's alive, you're alive, and, you know, you just wreak fucking havoc. That would have been a good plan. Instead of, his plan was like, no, you gotta make it dramatic, you gotta go in at the right time, you gotta, you know, blast a few things, be cool. And because of that, Nyabur lost its king and a dragon. Like, how the hell do you lose a dragon? The fuck is this? Game of Thrones? Yeah, why'd they walk back? Yeah, I don't... yeah, why'd they walk back? Oh, I know why. Because Arvin was like, cool, I get to ride you now. And immediately ruined that relationship between himself and the dragon. Because the dragon was like, I'm going to help you. I don't like you, but I'll help you. And it's like, cool, I get to ride you now. No. See, now you ruined it. I was going to carry you in my claws back down to the kingdom. But since you said that, nah, fuck you. You guys can walk. Where's the money, Lebowski? We want the money, Lebowski. Limited timeout. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I won't lie. I have enjoyed, giving shit aside about the one event that's still in French and not translated to English, and just generally all the other, you know, gaffles that happen. It's honestly an interesting game. The opening cinematic is, well, we were making jokes about it being like Legend of Zelda CDI, but it honestly reminds me of very much that early Newgrounds age of the internet with flash animation and such. I like it. I really do. The story is interesting. There are a few parts that needs to be, you know, brushed up a little bit. And there's some balancing things that need to be brushed up a little bit. But, you know, that's to be expected. No game is perfect. I love how this game looks. It's very pretty. Yes! No. No. No game is perfect. If a perfect game existed, it would be called Starscribed. Except for, no. No, as far as, like, perfect games, it's Katamari Damacy. There's a few that get close. There are a few that get close. But perfection is impossible. The best you can do is do the best that you can. And find the people that will enjoy it. Because worst case scenario, it's like you make something and it's, terrible, possibly mid, and no one likes it and everyone gives you shit over it. Best case scenario, it, turns out pretty well and everyone likes it. Best you can hope for, though, is that, like, at least a good handful of people enjoy your first couple of games that you make, which they're going to be bad. I want to point that out. Your first few games, no matter what engine you use, are going to be shit. And that's okay. Because it's from those games being shit that you learn how to make your next ones better. If a perfect game existed, it would be called Crimson Snow Deluxe. Okay, no. That goes to Viva Pinata. Silksong was pretty perfect. I still haven't played any Hollow Knight or Silksong. Early games are so bad, yeah. Been a long time since I've played a game that left me with that empty feeling after finishing an amazing game. Yeah. I'll be honest, I've gotten that with a few games that I've played on the stream, because it's like I finished the game and I felt so good and so happy for finishing the game, and I'm like, well shit, what the fuck do I do now? Still have them. It reminds me of the progress I've made. The older games are from early 2000s that I made in RPG Maker days. The earliest games that I have aren't actually video games. They are card games that I've made. I've got one that's sitting somewhere on my desk. It's a prototype made on index cards, but it's called Mecha Punch. And the whole thing is you get 2 dice and a whole bunch of cards that you and your opponent, pull from, and you essentially build up your robot to then, punch at each other, and, use equipment cards to sabotage each other and so on to essentially knock out the other person's mech first. It's a very simple card game, and it's not a training card game because it's, there's a shared deck between the two of you. It works pretty well on paper. The few times I've play tested it, it's worked really well. The only reason why it's still just sitting on my shelf as a prototype is because I can't draw. So it just sits there. It works. It's very simple. The instructions fit onto a single index card. Single 3-inch by 5-inch index card. You take essentially 1 action per turn, and the cards are very straightforward. Some of them it's like equip this item, but then they also have like a recycle thing on it, to where it's like you essentially discard the card to get a secondary effect. I love playing a game randomly that somehow sucks me into their universe. It's harder and harder to do as the years go by, but it happens sometimes. Our games walk by. Well, hello there. I have the CSD autism for months. It's that bad. The lore is so good. I feel like I do a decent enough telling a story, considering that for some reason the people that played in my D&D campaigns always really liked them and looked forward to the next session. I still don't understand it, but it is what it is. Still, shame on me. I'm actually still kind of a little sad that I've not been a dungeon master, and I've not been able to get back to running the games for them, because I just have not had any desire whatsoever to just even crack open a D&D book or any of my notes for that. So that's part of the reason also I've been trying to work more on the game that I'm working on, especially as far as writing it goes, as well as a couple of other projects, because they're all based in that D&D world. It's just stories that I want to tell, but I guess I'm just not really ready for someone else to be in it. But anyways, it is almost 10:30 Eastern Time here in the correct time zone. It's probably a different time zone for all of you, or different time for all of those of you in the wrong time zone, such as Harlequin. I think it's like 2:30 where you are. If that's the case, you should go to bed, old man. Dragon, I think it's also like 2:30 where you are. If that's the case, you should also go to bed. Or it's like 4:30 where you are. In which case it's probably 4:30, 5:30 where Harlequin is. 9:30 here, 7:30 p.m. for you. So that puts Kivanica somewhere in Central Time, which is close to the correct time zone, but still the wrong time zone. And okay, so yeah, more like 4:30. Okay. Oh yeah, it's 2 o'clock when I start streaming for you and Dragon. And then yeah, Psychonic's West Coast. That makes sense. So still the wrong time zone. Either way, who is streaming that we know? Who do we know that's streaming right now? Let's look for other RPG Maker streams. I don't know who that is. Because I do not know who that is, I do not trust them as normal. So we're gonna go bug Kuro. Yeah, let's go bug Kuro. Kuro deserves aggravation. He was having a hard time streaming earlier. I think he's playing a spooky game now. Yeah, he's playing some spooky game. But yeah, he was having a hard time streaming earlier because his internet was cutting out. But yeah. Ladies, gentlemen, you wonderful Technicolor rainbow of people both inside and out. As always, I greatly appreciate all of you. And I'll catch you guys next time. So, let's go aggravate Kuro. Demand that he, restarts his stream for us. That way we can watch from the beginning. And just generally be a nuisance to him. As always, I appreciate you. Bye, everybody.